Now we'll discuss organizing, or learning about the organization. When speaking of organizing, we're really speaking of learning about the organization. So you want to take steps to learn about the organizational structure. The divisional structure, which is usually led by a VP or a president, something along those lines. Departments within those separate divisions. And then the management team within the department. So the director, the manager, the supervisors. All of these things are important things to learn. You then want to learn about the hierarchy within your department. Again, understanding tiered roles within your department, coordinator, senior, lead, and then understanding those role responsibilities. Is there any difference to the reporting structure, or does everyone report to you? All of those things are very, very good things to learn and understand when you start a new role. And finally, you want to learn about your internal business partners. So teams that impact your department, teams that your department has an impact on, and teams that provide you with pertinent information such as data and tool access, things like that. Next, you want to understand your organization's mission, vision, and values. So a mission statement answers, why are we here? It helps employees to understand the company's purpose by defining the business, including products or services offered, as well as the markets serviced. Team mission statements help team members understand the purpose of their role and the impact of the teams intend to have on the company's goal. You want to then learn a vision statement. What do we aspire to be? So you want to visualize the ideal future state and usually includes words like to become or to create. For your team, you want to create a vision statement as well, and the team vision statement helps the team to realize their ideal state. What are we aiming for? What do we want to become? And then there's value statements. What values do we want to be known for? And why are these values important? You'll understand the values for your organization, but then you want to create some team values as well. Team value statements should incorporate company values, but modified to reflect the team's values when it comes to the role they play within the organization. Here are some examples of mission and vision statements. Tesla, to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. That's Tesla's current mission statement. And Amazon, we strive to offer our customers the lowest possible prices, the best available selection, and the utmost convenience. Here are their vision statements. Tesla, to create the most compelling car company of the 21st century by driving the world's transition to electric vehicles. And Amazon, to be the Earth's most customer-centric company where customers can find and discover anything they may want to buy online. Next, you want to learn about the organizational culture. So the definition is the set, shared, taken for granted implicit assumptions that a group holds and that determines how it perceives, thinks about, and reacts to various environments. First is going to be level 1, observable artifacts, physical manifestations of culture. This can be the way the employees dress, awards that are given, stories that are told about the company, decorations, or visible behavior of leadership. So think about Target uniforms. They always have the red shirt and the khaki pants. It's so well known that when people wear a red shirt and khakis, they say, you look like you work at Target. That is an observable artifact of Target. Next, level 2 is exposed values, explicitly stated values and norms. So level 2, think of Chick-fil-A. 2 of their values is putting customers first and personal excellence. When you go to their restaurant, they always say, "My pleasure." And they're kind and their customer service is top-notch. They are exhibiting their espoused values. And finally, level 3, basic assumptions that are not observable, but represent the core values of the organization and the organization's culture. Those that are taken for granted and as a result are difficult to change. So this could be a culture of working really long hours, right? For example, according to an article written in the New York Post, an ex-Google employee claims that the company perks are there to drive staff to work more for less. He gives the example that Google provides 3 meals a day. However, dinner is not served until 6:30. So that makes sure that their employees stay later so that they can have their last meal. They also offer a shuttle that has free Wi-Fi to ensure that their employees can work on the go. And finally, they have a dog-friendly office so employees can take their dog to work. This means they don't have to leave the office to tend to their pup. So although working long hours is not written in the company's values, it is a basic assumption, and Google provides perks to ensure that there's no excuse not to. Another aspect of organizing is learning about organizational tools that may be available to you. So first, it's internal company curated tools. These may be created and supported internally specific to your company. So you want to find out who uses this tool, and if I need help, who can I turn to help me fix whatever may be wrong with the tool. Next, there are external third-party tools. These are created and supported by a third-party company. Who would you contact for support with these tools? You want to make sure you know that so you can offer that support to your team as well. You want to research any shared spreadsheets that your team may use. Who supports the spreadsheet, who grants access, and who can you reach out to if you need changes tracked. Reporting databases. So as a leader, you'll likely be required to provide some sort of reporting on your team's performance. Where are these reports generated? In what format are they offered? Can reports be exported? Is the data already provided in a certain format? All of these things are things you want to learn as a leader so that you can fully support your team. And finally, SharePoint sites. Is there a SharePoint site? What is housed there? Is that where we will find policies and procedures, benefits information, links to company tools? And do I have any responsibility to maintain certain documents on SharePoint? All of these things are great things to learn as a new leader. So in organizing, we talked about understanding the organization, mission, vision, and values, organizational culture, and organizational tools.